Good morning, students, and welcome back to the class. So, in the previous class, we were discussing about the first chapter, that is Living World. In that, we were discussing about the diversity in the living world. Okay, in that, we have discussed about the diversity, that is nomenclature, and then what is that scientific naming, binomial nomenclature, that is naming an organism with two names, and next what we discussed is universal rules of this binomial nomenclature, that is what we discussed. Okay, and further you see it is very much impossible to study all these vast number of living organisms. So you see here, for example, this plants. Is it possible to study all the plants? Take an example, mango plants. Is it possible to study all the mango plants? No, it is not possible, isn't it? Likewise, it is impossible to study all the living organisms. So, that is why the need arised. There was a need of classification. Okay, need. So, it is very much impossible to study all the living organisms. So then what happened? The classification was introduced. What is this classification? Classification is nothing but a grouping of organisms into the convenient categories based on some observable characters. See, what is classification? Classification is nothing but a grouping, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ಆನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ಬರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್, like that, dogs one group. So grouping of organisms into categories. Category ಒಂದೊಂದು category ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ category ಒಳಗೆ ವಿಂಗಡಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಓಕೆ, ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಓಕೆ, categories ಲೈಕ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಈಗಲೇ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ಒಂದು category, and all the this flowering plants ಒಂದು category. ಓಕೆ, dogs, cats, birds, like that. ಗ್ರೂಪಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟು ಕನ್ವೀನಿಯಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರೀಸ್. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಹೆಂಗೆ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಸಮ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಬಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್. ಈಗ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್. 80 to 90 ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿದವ್ರದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ಒಂದು ಡಿವಿಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 70 to 80% ಸ್ಕೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಹುಡುಗರದು ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿ, ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ, ಫಾರ್ ದ ಕನ್ವೀನಿಯಂಟ್, ಫಾರ್ ದ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಈಸಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಬೆಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ವಾಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ, ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾಯಿತು, ದೀಸ್ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟು ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಕೆಟಗರೀಸ್, ಕನ್ವೀನಿಯಂಟ್ ಕೆಟಗರೀಸ್. How they are categorized? Based on certain observable characters. ಏನು ಹೊರಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫರ್ದರ್ all you see these are classification of groups into animals, plants, okay, and dogs, cats, mammals, okay, and these are the different categories, and these categories are known as taxa. These categories are a group of organisms. They are known as taxa. Important. You will be asked, what do you mean by classification? Classification is a process of grouping organisms into convenient categories based on some observable characters. You see, that is classification. And these different categories, categories like animals, plants, dogs, etc., they are known as taxa. They are known by the name taxa. You may be asked, what do you mean by taxa? Taxa is nothing but the category. Okay, in the classification is known as taxa. Okay, and so based on certain characteristics, all organisms are classified into different taxa, and that process of classification is known as taxonomy. You see, this all the organisms are categorized into different categories based on the some observable characters. Okay, and they are known as taxa. And this process of this process of classification of organisms into different taxa is known as taxonomy. This is also one of the question. It will be asked, what do you mean by taxonomy? Taxonomy is nothing but classification of classification of organisms into different taxa is known as taxonomy. And what is this taxa? Taxa is nothing but category. Okay, category like animals, plants, dogs, cats, mammals, etc. Okay, and further, humans is not only interested in classification, okay, but he is also knowing about the relationship between the organisms. You see, the man is not only interested in classification of organisms into different groups and know more about it. He is simply not interested in knowing more about the organism, but he is also interested in knowing the relationship between different organisms. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಜೀವಿಗಳ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾದ ಒಂದು ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಇದೆ, ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ. ಸಿ ದ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಹೋಮೋಸೇಪಿಯನ್ಸ್, ಮಂಗನಿಂದ ಮಾನವ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಓಕೆ, ಮಂಗದಿಂದ ಮಾನವ ಆದ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಮಂಗನಿಂದ ಮಾನವನಾಗಿ ರೂಪಾಂತರಗೊಳ್ತಾನೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಮಾತಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ. You see, that is evolution. So what is the relationship between the different organisms? Okay, because these organisms, they modify and develop into different species. Okay, so that is why that human beings, man is not only interested in classification of organisms and knowing more about them, he is also interested in knowing the relationship between them, and that is known as systematics. That is known as systematics. Systematics. Okay. Then what is this systematics? Systematics is, the word systematics is derived from the Latin word systema. Systematics is word derived from the the Latin word that is systema, okay, and which means systematic arrangement of organisms. Okay, so the systematic word derived from Latin word that is systema, that means a systematic arrangement of organisms. So now what is this systematics? So what is systematic? So systematic is a process of classifying or arranging this systematically arrangement of organisms. You see, systematics is nothing but the systematic arrangement of organisms, how based on the relationship between them. So that is known as systematics. Okay, so systematic is derived from the Latin word systema. Systema means systematic arrangement of organisms. So this systematics is nothing but the systematic arrangement of organisms based on the relationship between them. Okay, that is systematics. Okay, so we conclude here, and tomorrow we continue and discuss more about this classification. Okay, thank you.